Hello, my name is Monal Sonkar, and the topic we are going to talk about today is India's high dependency on import. So, as we know, India is among the one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Beneath this growth lies few significant challenges, such as India's high dependency on import, especially for crude oil and for electronic goods. This reliance not only drains our foreign reserves but also makes our economy vulnerable to global price fluctuations and geopolitical tensions. Let's understand why is this a problem for us. India imports nearly 85% of its crude oil, spending billions annually. Any change in global oil prices, puts pressure on our economy, leading India to inflation and rising fuel cost. Similarly, India is also among one of the largest importers of electronic goods, such as mobile phones, semiconductors, and machineries. So, despite having a huge domestic market, we are heavily dependent on countries like China for electronic components. So, we can see this as a problem because this creates a trade deficit, which means that we are spending more and earning less on our foreign exchange. Uh, Also, a global crisis or trade restriction can disrupt our supply chain, causing shortage of price surge, lost opportunities, dependency on import slows our growth rate of domestic industries, which in turn reduces job creation. So we can reduce this dependency by boosting our domestic productions. We can promote oil exploration and invest in alternate energy such as wind and solar energy to reduce crude oil imports, expand our domestic semiconductors and electronics manufacturing under Make in India and product linked incentive schemes. We can also invest in research and development and skill development for better energy efficiency and electronic manufacturing. Strengthen our trade policies. We can strengthen our trade policies by implementing strategic tariffs and trade agreements to encourage our local manufacturing. So we can also promote a few joint ventures with global tech companies to set up factories in India. So although it's easier said than done, India will face some challenges in implementing these few measures, which could be high capital investment. Setting up factories and manufacturing plants requires high amount of capital. Technological gap. India lags behind in advanced chip manufacturing and energy technology. Dependency on raw materials. As I told earlier, India is dependent on electronic components on countries like China. So we can use few historical references such as oil crisis in 1973. India suffered highly due to skyrocketing crude prices, highlighting the need for energy security. China's industrial growth over the past 20 years reduced its dependency on import by heavily investing in local manufacturing. So India can follow a similar path to reduce its dependency on imports. So the conclusion which I would like to draw is for reducing our dependency on oil and electronic imports, it is like not an overnight process we can achieve, but with the help of policy support, investment in innovations, and strong infrastructures, India can become self-reliant. The next decade is crucial because steps taken today will help shape our future and our economy. So the vision of Atmanirbhar or self-reliant India must become a reality. Thank you.